No one converting to paid customer from your ebook or your guide or your freebie? Well, drop a line down below and I'll get you the checklist that I'm going to work off here and show you a couple of tips and tricks. Why should you listen to me? Well, my name is Pamela Dale, and over the last, I don't know, long time, 10 years, I've been building on the interwebs and I've seen a lot, and 2024 is different. So over the next 5 minutes or so, I'm going to break this down for you. Let's talk about it. Do you pay attention to your own behavior? That's my first question. Do you still download freebies? If the answer is yes, what's the percentage of them that you actually open? And then what's the percentage of emails that you continue to open? And what are the percentages that you will then move on to purchase? You can hear the significant drop off at each one of those points, right? So we're fighting general just numbers and math in that sequence. But we can do a few things right out front to help with those drop offs. First, there is a lot of math and opinion around, instead of doing a freebie, go right to paid offer for $9 or $17. Absolutely. You would want to check that and see. But when is the last time you downloaded a freebie that you said to somebody else, "Oh my God, go and get that"? It is the most valuable thing I've ever seen in my life. Probably, maybe never, right? So, do you want to spend money with someone where their freebie was crap? No, you don't, right? Tell yourself the truth. Is your ebook or your freebie, is it valuable? Or is it the thing that people are telling you still online today? Here's the 5 tips for this. Is it anything that I can Google? Absolutamente, right? So, first off, make sure it's not something that's easily Googleable and that the branding is great. You want to make sure that it sounds unique and different, right? So, get me into your funnel with something that is going to change my life or my business, depending on who you're talking to, right? So, branding, and is it valuable right out front? And then what you need to do is start to engineer some things on the back end once they do download, because I'm going to forget. Can I get an amen? I'm going to continue to keep moving and come back to that. No, I'm not going to come back to it unless it was something that kind of stuck in my, memory a little bit. Oh, yeah, that actually wanted to take a good look at that, right? And then you may come back to it or you may not. It might get buried in your inbox and you'll never see it again. So then, what does the follow up look like online? What are the email sequences that are coming as a result of that? Well, over in my world, if you don't click on the download, you never hear from me again. I am going to protect first my email marketing reputation, my email sending reputation, and also I'm not going to send you stuff that you do not want. I'm going to save my reputation for later. So inside of the software that I use, I'm going to show you something. Okay, so let's take a quick look here. You can see this is a lead magnet funnel, say for example, one that I've got. It's got the opt-in and the button. Doesn't matter what it is. As soon as you download this, there are some automations that are connected to it. And these automations, once you download that, you fill out that form. Once you fill out the form, I'm going to add a tag. I'm going to do a couple of more things. I'm going to then send you an email says your guide is here. And inside of this email is what we call a trigger link, meaning your guide is here. And if you click on this, I'll know you clicked on it. Do you know whether or not someone has clicked on your freebie? Probably not, right? And then wait a day. And then if they didn't download it, it's going to say, you're going to miss out. I know that you didn't download it. How powerful would that be, right? And then when they click on that link in the email, what's going to happen is I'm going to talk to them differently because I've got a level of awareness, a level of are interested, right? So I know that they have clicked on it. And then I'm going to talk to them differently because they've got a tag. First of all, I'll know that they have clicked on it. I'm going to then send a notification to myself that says, Pamela, go and interact with this person on the interweb. What if I jumped into your DM and said, hey, I noticed that you downloaded this. Do you have any questions? You might think it's stalkerish. I would think, what? You really care about me as a customer, as a client, which even if it's a freebie, I'm already a customer and a client. Can I get an amen? Yes. And then I'm going to email you based on that. You opened it. I'm going to say, you opened this. You want more information from me versus please stop sending emails to people that don't want your stuff. It harms your reputation. And I will unsubscribe from this. Or worse yet, I'll just ignore you. Right? So, this is really, really important to understand. You need to know first who has opted in, but most importantly, you need to understand who has clicked on your freebie. I would say about 50% don't. You would think that those numbers would be different. Yes? No, they're not, right? Now these numbers are skewed. We're looking at testing and all sorts of stuff. But this is really powerful to know. Wouldn't it be great if you knew that 16 out of every 17 clicked on it? And maybe these numbers are right. I don't know. I haven't looked, but we could tell. We could go in here and we could take a look at the execution logs, and I'm going to be able to see who has clicked on it each and every time. How powerful would that be to know who has clicked on your trigger link? Who has clicked on this? This is gold. So let's recap. First of all, maybe it really is a paid offer that you need, or maybe your freebie, the branding is just not there and the offer itself is just not there. And you don't know how to speak to your clients based on where they are in your process. And if you are paying for leads, which you are, time, energy, and money, and effort and thought power, all of it goes into this, and you're not following up with people appropriately, or at least just retargeting them with a $2 Facebook ad that says, I noticed that you downloaded this, but you didn't open it. I would love to see something like that today. I would love to see that I matter. Would you not like to see that you matter in somebody's funnel? You've got to be bold enough. You've got to believe in your solution enough that you are willing to go to them and go, this is valuable. At least understand the value that's here. This could change your life. This could change your business. I've popped back in, and let people ignore you again. It might have just been a whim. It could have been timing. It could have been a lot of things. But you don't know if you don't track them and you don't go and try to figure out what's going on. Start liking some of their stuff, not like what happens on some of my stuff where they like 300 of the last posts. No, something that really does authentically resonate with you and comment on it. I'll remember you. I've never had that happen ever, 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 ever. But you already have my email address. I've already opted in for this thing, right? You already have some of my information, AKA the easiest place to get more customers is with your current customers, and they are a current something. They may not be a customer, but they're a lead on their way to being something else. You've already got them. Spend more time on the back end than you are on the front end. This is what marketing gurus tell you to do. Very few are telling you to clean up your processes on the back, and these trigger links really matter. And get out into social and talk to more people. What could that do for your business? Comment down below. Let me get over some more information to you on how to do these trigger links.